What is up, guys, and welcome to a news and rumor, the return to 2021. And wow, well, I have like 4 stories for you guys. And if you weren't paying attention, Drew McIntyre, he tested positive for coronavirus, and this past Monday night, WWE announced it. They said Drew McIntyre has tested positive for coronavirus, and he's going to begin his quarantine. But I have another story that's also involved. So it's not just Drew McIntyre, but this is from Fightful, from the Fightful Select and Sean Ross and their people over there. But it wasn't just him, but televised wrestling as a whole, like they were affected. People got tested. They tested positive for coronavirus. Now, this is WWE, AEW, and Impact Wrestling. Now, I don't know if there were others, but because the key word is televised, so maybe there were others, but these are the 3 major ones right now. And they were anticipating this for the holidays, but the bad news is that a bunch of people tested positive. The good news is that they were expecting worse, but it was better than expected. So another string of positive COVID tests hits those shows. But honestly, out of all these, it's gonna hit WWE the most, because I think they film live like every week for the most part now. AEW filmed like night 2 of Smash tonight was you're gonna get this hopefully on Thursday, but it was filmed, it was pre-taped, so they weren't really affected. That's why you saw Lance Archer with hair. But and then Impact Wrestling, like, I don't know, what do they got, like fucking weeks? They got like a bunch of shows already filmed already, so they're good. So Raw, SmackDown, and I don't know about NXT, but Raw and SmackDown, they were affected. And there was a report that, like, I think it was that Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza and these people, they were backstage, but they weren't used. But Angel Garza and R-Truth were on Raw Talk or whatever the fuck. But I don't know if that has anything to do with COVID. Cedric Alexander and what's his name, Shelton Benjamin. But I don't know if they have COVID and that's why they didn't show up. But they were there backstage, I think. So I don't know. But as you can see on Monday Night Raw, with double booking, there had to have been COVID related. So other than that, Drew McIntyre and these people, I don't know who the other people are. Maybe it's such a small group, like it's not that many that AEW should be fine, Impact is gonna be fine. They filmed, but other than that, like, I wish I could say to these people individually, but for right now, I can only say to Drew McIntyre. So Drew, bro, like, I hope you feeling better and shit, because I don't know who else to wish, but these were affected. I don't know who else, but those AEW, Impact, and WWE so far, they were affected. So they were named. So COVID outbreak throughout the wrestling industry. Then you had the Royal Rumble news, guys. If you missed it out, like, I don't know, like this week, I think, as a matter of fact, like, it was announced, or there was news that WWE was not going to be able to have fans for the Royal Rumble. I don't know why, and I'll tell you why soon, but then Russell Vogt said, still getting a ton of Royal Rumble fan attendance questions. The fact of the matter is WWE views the stress, manpower, and complete undertaking of removing the Thunderdome for one night as just too much to make it all happen. Sad but true. The wait continues. So honestly, I think it's just a matter of fact that WWE, they just wanted fans for one night, at least the Royal Rumble, and they can't even get it. Either A, they can't even get it, and or B, they just don't want to do it, to be honest. But I don't know. Considering where we are now, fans are very important and shit. But yeah, I don't know. But WrestleMania is like a week or 2 before the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl are having fans. So at this state of time, the Super Bowl is going to be the test. It's going to set the precedence of whether we get fans or not. for WrestleMania and shit. And honestly, we're probably gonna get fans for WrestleMania, but it's gonna set the precedence, and I think people will be fine, and we'll have fans for WrestleMania at least, maybe hopefully moving forward. But I do think that we're gonna get fans soon. So that's Royal Rumble news. You know, nothing really. I'm gonna have a couple of Royal Rumble videos coming soon. But the other breaking big news, not really big, but Kenny Omega did an interview. Alright, so the AEW console game, this is the console game, so this is like PS3, PS4, PS5, whatever the fuck. It will feature campaign, multiplayer, creative wrestler, and various other unusual modes, but won't include the GM mode, according to Executive Vice President Kenny Omega. So from the man himself, Kenny Omega, we're not going to get GM mode. And this is probably due to the fact that GM mode is on the mobile game, which kind of sucks because I like it on the console game, but it is what it is. But no GM mode for AEW, but you get all these other features. I don't know what else is going to be in it. Hopefully, you know, you get the exhibition, you get all these type of matches. You know, no pressure. And then he revealed that he joined AEW on the condition that he'd be part of the gaming division, blah, blah, blah. In an interview with IGN Japan, Omega explained that a lot of the details are still under discussion, but that the console game will include those modes. GMO will not be in it. But, you know, he's like, I could say right now that we're not sure of how many wrestlers will be available upon release. But one thing I will say is that the number of the wrestlers in the AEW is growing all the time, and the roster of wrestlers in the game will reflect that. There will be a campaign and various unusual modes that you will be able to edit your own, and you will be able to edit your own wrestler too. And then he said that they're aiming for a 2021 release, but they don't want to rush it. But, you know, it's not set in stone. They don't want to rush it, but they're looking towards 2021. It could be 2022, but they don't want to rush it. He wants to make the game good, so that's good to hear. But the sad news is no GM mode, but there's GM mode on the mobile device, whatever fuck phone you have. And this also kind of like teases the fact that like it'll kind of be like the NBA games where you get like updated rosters. You have to do an update to get updated. I don't know. We'll see how that works. But those are the shits for AEW. And last but not least, guys, a little small nugget. Tonight, well, now it's already 12:02, but for the 12-13 MLW show, Major League Wrestling, if you're not acquainted with that, it's another wrestling promotion, and I think it's on YouTube or whatever the fuck. And what happened was, I think early on in the day they announced that Mil Muertes, the former Lucha Underground star, has signed with MLW and he made his debut. So there you go, man. More news, and there you go. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw in this video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, turn that notification bell on. Let me know, guys. Comment down below. See you guys next time. Love you. Later.